Have you ever said something that when it came out of your mouth, you instantly regretted it and you just wished you didn't say it? That was me sophomore year of high school. Hi, everyone new. I'm Blue. Welcome to my channel. And for everyone who's back, welcome back. This is a new story. I hope you enjoy. So anywho, freshman year of high school, I was running late to lunch because I had stayed over in class for a little too long. And I was rushing to the cafeteria because it was a Thursday, and on Thursdays they sell croissants. And the croissants were really good. So I go over towards the cafeteria, and when I asked lunch mothers for a croissant, they looked at me and they said, "Oh, sorry honey, we just gave away the last croissant." And I was bummed out. And I go over towards my table and all my friends look at me and go like, "Blue, are you okay?" And I looked at them saddened and I go like, "I want a croissant," as if our 5-year-old who didn't get the toy he wanted. And I then start throwing a bit of a tantrum as if I really were a 5-year-old. And I repeatedly said, "I want a croissant, I want a croissant, I want a croissant." And I kept saying this over and over and over again until something happened. For no reason at all, I said, "I want a croissant." Listen to me again, people. I want a croissant. How this happened is beyond me. And how this stuck with me all the way until senior year of high school is even more beyond me. But back to the case in point. I was now stuck with the pronunciation of croissant instead of croissant. So this sticks with me, and we time skip to 1 year later, where it's history class and all our history teachers had a joint class because they took all their AP students to go see Hamilton in live play, which I still haven't seen, by the way. And they left all the regular students with a few substitutes. However, our substitute for the 5th period was a little bit different. We'll call this substitute Miss S. So Miss S comes in and she introduces herself, and it's revealed that she is French. So anywho, Miss S gives us our work for the day and we take care of it within the first 30 minutes of the class. And we have another 30 minutes to the class left. And she's like, "You know what? Let's all play a question game." And she goes around the room and asks certain classmates of mine certain questions. Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite band? What are you studying now? Ba-da-da. All the good stuff. She comes to my table and she asks me, out of everybody at my table, "Do you like croissants?" And mind you, I'm sitting dead center of the table. I'm in between my two friends, Justin, who is on the right, and Anthony, who is on the left. She could have asked either of those two a question, but no, she looks at me, the guy in the dead center. "Do you like croissants?" Justin and Anthony, they were there when my mispronunciation began, and they knew what was coming. They looked at me and I was sweating because they knew that I knew what I was gonna say. And they were like, "Blue, don't do it. Don't do it, Blue." And I look at them going like, "I gotta answer. Don't do it, Blue. I'm sorry, I gotta answer." And Miss S asked me again, "Blue, do you like croissants?" And then I looked at her, mustered all my courage, and I prayed, and then I said, "Yes, I like croissants." The look on her face. Oh my God. She looks so disgusted and shocked from my answer. Everyone else in the class even heard it, and everything was silent. And she didn't say anything. She went towards the teacher's desk, sat down, and stayed quiet for the rest of the class. I felt really bad. I knew what I did, and I felt horrible. So minutes go by, and the bell rings, and I knew what I had to do. I had to go apologize. It was the right thing to do. So I go over to Miss S to apologize and, explain why I said that, but I didn't get the chance to because as soon as that bell rang, she got up, packed all her stuff, and then left. She left. And to this day, we have never seen Miss S again. And yeah, that's my story. What do you guys think? Was she justified to leave like that after what I said? And have you guys ever said something like that you instantly regretted it? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm going to go sit down and process this again. I will see you guys in the next story. Have a nice day. I'll catch you later. Blue out.